What's up, ticket holders? Let's get into this movie review right now. This film, though, this is the film that I believe is the summer savior. It has a lot riding on it because this summer was so bad in flicks. I mean, this is, I think, probably 2016 is the worst year for movies this summer. It really was no blockbuster. So this is the blockbuster that, personally, I am counting on to be that blockbuster. It also had a lot riding on it due to previous DC cinematic films that came out before this one. A lot of people are like, hey, you know, that one didn't hit. This is going to be the one. They did reshots. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about The Suicide Squad. Directed by David Ayer, starring Will Smith, Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, Viola Davis, Jai Courtney. Hope I said his name right. All right, plot. Suicide Squad is really simple, guys. It's a real simple movie. It basically takes place after the death of Superman. And Viola Davis' character, Amanda Waller's like, you know what? Superman was like wrecking stuff and we couldn't stop him. We need to start our own team. We got metahumans locked up in jail right now. We got normal humans with skills that no man can touch. Let's assemble a team and let them do our biddings. Let them kill and destroy things that we can't put our fingers on and we can blame them for it. And how do they do that? By giving them false promises, telling them things, and kind of putting a chip in their neck so if they do anything, they'll kill them. But giving them false promises for them to go through the missions. Sounds familiar, right? Sound like companies that they do. They drop these movies out for us and they feed us, say it's good, and we keep coming, and then we never get what we wanted. We never get that hope factor. Another story. So that's a Suicide Squad. I had to write down these notes because there's so much stuff that I wanted to talk about with you guys. So I'm gonna give you guys the good first. The good about this movie, the music. I will tell you, the music kept this movie floating. If there was no music in this movie, this would have been a dull film. The music kept this movie on point. All day, every day. The music, epic. Loved it. Now, next part about this movie. Kind of strange. I don't know if you guys watched my reactions before. Excuse me. If you watched my reactions before, I said I was not feeling this movie. Wasn't feeling it due to certain characters like Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and stuff like that. And I'll be honest, some of it I was wrong. I will say I enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed them to a certain point. You know, I looked at Will Smith and I saw a little bit of the cliche Will coming out a little bit, but I felt that they were actually a little bit trying. You know what I mean? Margot Robbie she's okay hardly. She's still. I'll get on her. I'm gonna break character down for you guys. I'm just giving it as a whole. I enjoyed the team a little bit, and most of it was just actually seeing them on screen. Let me explain that for you guys. Growing up watching cartoons, reading comic books, you know what I mean, and using your imagination and pretending to be Nightwing outside on your Ninja Turtle bicycle, stuff like that, you know, it's really cool, especially when you get a chance to see the villains and the heroes on screen. So no matter what it is, I understand a lot of people when they say, hey, I liked it, they kind of really just liked it because they got a chance to see something that they fantasized about all their life. I get it. I felt that too. I was like, oh, this is cool, man. You know, it's still cool to see them bring these characters to life, live action. I like that. Next thing I like, the man of the hour. I know this might come off a little weird, but man, I need more Ben Affleck. Batman was tight. Batman, he was in there just a little bit, and he gave me everything I wanted. This dude, Ben Affleck's Batman. I don't care what nobody said. I stood behind him when they chose him. I was the one saying, give him a chance. At least he's American. At least he's 6'2". We finally got that guy. Give him a chance. Ben Affleck's the man. Ben Affleck, dude. Ben Affleck is Batman. The little scenes he was in was so Batman. I mean, I was like, Batman was the best part of this whole film. They say Wonder Woman, and when I say they, I talk about Julie Joe. He says Wonder Woman is going to be the savior of DC. I believe Wonder Woman is going to be the hope factor of DC. But I also believe Ben Affleck, though, as Batman, is going to be that epicness. Like, it's going to be a battle between those two. But man, Ben Affleck, he makes me, when I see Ben Affleck as Batman, I'm glad to be a Batman fan. Straight up. This is why Batman is my favorite character. And the reason why is because it allows those that don't know Batman to see what I read and saw for so many years. That's the fan in me. That's where it matters. When you actually can see a character brought to life, and then other people can see what you knew, and y'all can agree that it was dope. That's tight. Ben Affleck did his thing on there. This Batman is the Batman I like. I like this Batman. This Batman don't hold back. This Batman will sock a female. I love it. I love it. She's bad. She gets it too. There's no, oh, let me restrain you and let me grind on you. It ain't none of that. It, knock you out, take you to jail. I love it. This Batman is dope for now. Now, I'm gonna give you the bad. And I have to say, thinking about this, I was thinking about this, guys. I was like, how do I go about this? I'm gonna give you guys a passionate rant, and I'm gonna explain this rant to you real quick. So I don't want to hear stupid people commenting, saying bull crap. This is going to be Jay telling you, I'm going to rub things in so many people's face in this rant, because I was criticized for having my own personal thoughts. I just put a thought video out and was told I was stupid. You're just a nitpicker. You're biased. You're a Marvel fan. No, I'm a realist. I'm a fan of this franchise, of this company, Warner Brothers, DC. I love this stuff. This is what I grew up on. And when I see garbage, I call garbage. Straight up. I don't hold back because there's no reason to do it. It's like my mom used to say, why are you lying to me? You're going to get your ass whooped anyway. And I just cussed and I know I did. But there was no point. Matter of fact, if you told me the truth, I probably wouldn't have whooped you. So I learned to tell the truth. And that's what you're finna get. The truth. So there's going to be bad. There's going to be a rant. There could be good rants. There could be some good positive rants. It could be all that stuff. But there's going to be a rant right now. Now, first off, I like to say, David Ayers, you have dropped the ball on this film with that terrible script you wrote. You should have gave it to somebody else. The script was terrible. And let me explain how bad it was. Yes, there's some editing problems. It's choppy. Man, it's choppy. But the story, the development of the characters, you ruined it for me. You ruined it for me. You had the golden book right here. You had it. If you didn't read any comic books, all you do is watch this movie and you had character development, but you messed it up. You screwed up. You messed it up. You gave me no depth with these characters. I could not attach to anybody. No, but what you did was you try to play devil's advocate with me. You try to make me believe that these villains are good. List, check. You made the Suicide Squad characters actually nice people in real life with emotions and passionate. They had morals and morality. They was good guys inside, but they just did bad things for no reason. That's bull. Don't do that. Don't twist the truth. If you can't make a villain movie, don't make a villain movie. Period. Don't do dumb stuff like that. See, this is the problem that I have with these movies nowadays. They portray a lot of demonic, evil, satanic, bad things, and they try to twist it into good things. Last I checked, that was a bad thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then give me good stuff and then make it bad. What? You made Superman dark. Are you serious? But then you make the Suicide Squad lighthearted though. That's dumb. Why would you? Garbage. Bad writing. Didn't like it. Terrible. The character development. See, this is a problem with stars in movies. And I'm talking about all stars in all comic book movies. When there's a main attraction, they tend to take away from the main attraction. Let me explain this. See, you have a character like Captain Boomerang, who's not on everyone's A-list. He's not on mine. But I do know he's a very skillful villain. He's not just a boomerang thrower. He doesn't throw boomerangs all day. That's not his thing. In this movie, that's his thing. He is very skillful in stealing. So they use his skills for infiltrating buildings and stuff like that. He's sneaky. He knows how to do these things. You wasted him because he didn't do none of that. Deadshot, all about Will Smith. What can I say? We saw it coming. That's That's not tight. Don't do that. And that's where I have a beef. That's why I have beef with the actors. It's not that I don't like the actors. I like Will Smith. Margot Robbie, oh, beautiful. She looks good. I love it. But that's the problem I have. Freak what the director says. Be fair about it. No. Get Boomerang needs more shine. Katana needs more shine, man. What's up with Cry? Ugh, Freak. Even though he looks, I'll get on him. But still, he needs more shine. What's up? Like, El Diablo sat in the back the whole movie. Like, really? It was just about them two. I can't have that. That right there is what kills the team factor. You threw away the depth of the characters. Another reason how you threw away the depth of the characters. Amanda Waller, the Suicide Squad is a deep squad. It's not a squad with team members. It's a squad of criminals. Criminals with special abilities that Amanda Waller sees that fits what she needs it to work, how it to work, or mind-blowing. Amanda Waller will use certain characters for certain missions, but they didn't explain that. They made it look like this is just the Suicide Squad. You know what I mean? It could have been so freaking tight if they had went like, okay, the mission, we need to do this, we need to do that. All right, well, who do we have in prison? You walk down the aisle. There's King Shark. Ruthless, but we can't use him. He's untameable right now. And keep walking. You see King Shark in the back. Tight. You gave me more characters. You gave me more depth. So we're seeing that she's orchestrating a team that fits that mission. What about Black Manta? No, we don't need his expertise in this one. We have Deadshot for that. Okay, continuing. Let me out. Aquaman, you'll pay. Give me some depth with these characters. Let me see more of the universe that you could have built, but you didn't do that. You failed. You messed it up. Instead, you show me all Harley Quinn. Yeah, she looked the pole. That was hot. Yeah, that was hot. That was hot. Yes, you did it. But who cares? I don't care. Harley Quinn is a fan favorite. We knew she was going to get the shine. But you should have gave her a shine that fits her. Let me explain this. You put her in a mission against something that she can't even take on. First off, she doesn't know hand-to-hand combat. She's not a master in martial arts. She don't know how to fight. She uses bats, whoopee cushions, guns, rocket launchers, things at a far distance that it allows her not to get knocked out. Period. See, I was about to cuss. Get her knocked out. In this movie, she's doing the most. Having her solo fight scene, she flipping around, doing. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Mr. J can't even get down like that. Don't give me that. I'm not having it. You're forgetting that she just was a doctor who went crazy. She wasn't into fighting techniques and doing the most. She swings a bat around, which, Lord, I don't know how she holds that big bat around. That hammer around, but she does it. And that's her character, and I'll give it to you. But that's stupid. First off, they were fighting against humans. So you make the movie PG-13 because you cover the humans with some demonic force. So all the murders that they commit, we won't look at them as criminals. We still look at them as a good guy. All right? That's how they do it, right? Yeah. So they still kill humans, kill innocent people. These innocent people were just transformed to demonic forces, and they killed them. They didn't come back. They killed them, but they're still good in our books. That's bullcrap. Whack. I don't like that. See, they were going against this demonic thing, and you guys seen the commercial when Katana swings across, she cuts some things, and it shatters to ashes. That was a human. And the crazy thing was, the military goes in first. They lay waste. Nothing happens. But when the Suicide Squad comes through with bats and hammers and boomerangs, they destroy everything in their sight. They destroy everything. What kind of crap is that? That's bull. Well, don't do that. Now, back to the Golden Book. This is the Golden Book right here. This should have been the damn movie. Let me explain. There were scenes that because I'm gonna do a spoiler review for you guys. But there were scenes that I felt was missing The Dark Knight. Like, Batman should have been in and out of this film. Period. Because Batman is the good guy. Suicide Squads are still bad. Batman must save the day. There's always gonna have to. It's gonna always be that way, especially. Oh man, let me make sure I don't jump forward. Let me make sure character development, talk about that. Star power, talk about that. Villains being nice, talk about that. Pointless thing, talk about it. Margot Robbie, covering up. All right, we on wrong mission. Exactly. Here we go. So this is what I'm talking about. This is bull. The Suicide Squad was going against something that they couldn't even take on. I mean, they were going against powers. You have a dude with guns, a chick with a bat, a dude with a boomerang, a chick with a sword, Killer Croc. All right, I'm gonna get on him next. Killer Croc, and another and El Diablo, a guy that blows fire. They all could have died. I can't wait to see how this should have ended. I can't wait to see that video, because this movie this movie should have ended a long time ago. The stuff they were doing, I mean, I know it's a movie, but come on, you guys are trying to make this real cinematic universe feel, you know what I'm saying? People are dying, heroes can fall, you know what I mean? So there's some logic that needs to be involved in this. And this movie just completely wiped that clean. Garbage. Wrong mission, wrong team. Only person in that whole movie, only person in that whole scenario that I saw could have actually done anything was probably El Diablo, which did some things. And well, they all could have everybody could have did their own part except for Harley Quinn. But because they didn't orchestrate the team properly, we didn't see their full potentials as heroes. We didn't see that. We only saw bull. We saw things that make them popular. We didn't see Deadpool's full abilities. We saw him shooting guns, but we didn't see the mastermind behind it. We didn't see Captain Boomerang's mastermind abilities, his how he thinks. We didn't see that, and they took that away from the viewers. Fans, if you're a fan, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you're a fake, you're a fraud, you're a phony. And I was about to continue with that Nas, man, but I had to stop because I can't cuss. But still whoop your ass 36 in the karate class. All right, what album that from? But anyway, so let me see. Yeah, this film. Oh wait, I can skip. Okay, now when I was talking about how Batman should have been in this movie, you try to, in the beginning of the movie, you try to show that Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Superman, Flash, all of them exist. We got a little glimpse of Flash, which, oh my God, was... I will say this. Seeing the costume, seeing the character on screen, a little bit of fan was like, okay, all right. Because I like seeing them. Even though I'm not buying it, I still like to see it. I still like to be like, okay, well, that was kind of cool. But he didn't do anything that was cool. It was just really just looking at the suit and just imagining the what ifs. It was a big what if when I looked down. I was like, what if he's actually dope? That would be, man, the Flash is one of my favorite characters. He's dope. Besides Batman, Flash comes number 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but wasted. Waste of time. That was a cut scene if it wasn't one. That was one of the reshots. They threw him in there real quick to hold a bullet in his hand. What? Wasted. If you was gonna use him as a cameo, he should have had something to do with the victory of the win. He should have been part of the win. You know what I mean? You could have threw Cyborg in or something. Because what they were going against, no man should be going against. Like, no. You need something that's meta to go against this, because this is too strong. This is too epic. But apparently, when you watch the spoiler review, I'll explain. It's all fluke. Now, Batman, what I believe, and if I'm wrong and you guys saw the movie, tell me, because it dawned on me it dawned on me when I left the theater. I was like, wait, I was like, wait, were they in Gotham? Or what city was they in? Because if they was in Gotham and all this destruction is going on, all this chaos, why Batman ain't showing up? Why there's no Wonder Woman? Wonder Woman showed up when she saw Doomsday do his thing. Now you have an actual, see, I don't want to ruin it, but you have an actual villain that's worth contending, worth going against. So why Flash? Why these heroes haven't shown up, like to show the Suicide Squad how it should be done? You know what I mean? That would have been kind of epic. You know, at least Batman. You know, when you watch this, I don't know if you guys seen it, but Batman was there the whole time, and that was a great plot. Now, so much crap, but here we go. I think I'm gonna end with this one because I got a lot I want to say, but I want to put on that spoiler review. I want to give you guys full length. I don't want to recite what I say. I'm not like some of those comedians. I don't keep doing the same thing over and over. I want to give you new, fresh material. But this one has to be said, and I'm gonna base some of it on this. This movie right here had the perfect plot, perfect mission. You took Suicide Squad. You assembled a team to go against a villain worth going against, something they can actually go against. The Joker. Why else not the Joker? The Joker's a human. Joker just does some psychopath stuff. That's a good reason I see to put Harley Quinn in this movie, because she thinks like the Joker. Okay, you hire somebody, put a chip in her head, and have her tell you what the Joker would do next so you guys can stop him. Meanwhile, the Bat's in the back, chilling, watching from a distance. But no. You could have really did it good by having Richard Grayson in the back as a undercover CIA agent or something. I mean, you put Jimmy Olsen in there as a CIA agent. You sure did that, right? You screwed that one up, and you sure screwed this one up, because they went against something they shouldn't went against when they should have just went against the Joker. Now, I just had to find a way to get on the Joker, because man, I don't know what the world is thinking. This Jared Leto. Wait, hold on. I gotta say it. It came to me. Let me get on Croc first. Croc was garbage. I like the actor. He's a nice guy. Met him in person. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm gonna call him Triple A. Yeah, Triple A. Magista. What movie's that off of? So, his portrayal of Killer Croc was the worst I ever seen. This guy would just wave across. He just, my arm's so goddamn long. He just, like he want to just swim or something. Like he's about to just go Napoleon Dynamite on you or something. I'm like, what is he doing? Why does he look like this? This fool's weak. He already gave me a feeling because his skin. I just don't like looking at it. But the way he was trash. I think I'm pretty. Really? That's the best y'all got? I thought Killer Croc was supposed to be taller than the rest of the team. He was short. He was a short, big-head lizard. Trash. He looked like he was just garbage. Like, I didn't like him. It was a scene he did when he went under the water. If you guys seen it, you're probably laughing right now. Because he's floated down with his butt in the air and he squabbled in the water. And it was the funniest thing ever because it was like, what is he doing? He was licking himself. He's like, I'm a lizard. Last I checked, hey man, tell me if I'm wrong, but from the Croc I knew, he was just a big guy with the skin disorder, a severe case of eczema, I will say, where he looked like a croc, and he shield his teeth down, kind of like Riff Raff, and that's how he looked. He's a croc. King Shark's the one that bites, and he's half shark, half human type stuff. But Killer Croc was just a big guy with massive arms and strong, but he could still be knocked out. They wasted Croc. If you ask me, Croc should never have been in the movie. It should have been King Shark or Bane. That's who you should have had. If you wanted to just do a realistic movie, should have put Bane in the shit. Bane would have been dope. He would have been, and then it would have made sense why he's breaking people's bones. Tight. I would have took that one over because Bane has a lot to give, you know what I mean? But I'm throwing in what I would have done. And if you guys want to see an episode where I just freestyle a freaking Suicide Squad script, write down in the comments down below. I will personally do that for you guys out there because your ticket holders are the greatest and I love you guys. Now, back to the worst part of the film for myself. Jared Leto playing the Joker. And everybody's like, what? You're crazy. Am I? Or is they crazy for making this fool? First off, I didn't like his outfit. He wasn't the Joker. He had tattoos, silver teeth, And they try to make, and you guys are running with this crap. The Batman knocked his teeth out though. Nah. If this is the Batman that we all saw in Batman v Superman, Joker would be dead right now. There's no reason he'll be alive. He'll be dead because Batman would have killed him. Batman killed anybody at the time frame. So don't give me that. I don't want to hear, oh well, Batman, he knocked his teeth out and sent him to Arkham. Nah. Batman would have killed him. He would have been dead. There's no reason why Joker's still alive. So throw that out. He had silver teeth. He had tattoos on his face. He was feminine. He wasn't manly. He was a gangster but feminine. The way he held his cane. Let me put a smile on your face. Oh yeah. What? Really? That's what you're gonna give me? I paid money to see the Joker. And instead, you gave me this guy with no lips. He had lipstick on. I'm the Joker. He wore a blouse. His chest hanging out. Are you serious? This is... My arm's so long, I just dropped dangling, man. I got some long arm. Are you serious? Like, you... I'm finna go. You gave me a feminine, weenie Joker. This fool was trash. Didn't like him. He wasn't okay. He wasn't... I can see it. I can't see it. First off, Joker has this thing called man. For those that don't know, man has been seeping out of movies for years now. And it really doesn't exist. I think the last man I seen in a movie, besides The Rock, I mean, The Rock is tight, but the last man was probably in like a hero, like, you know, this is Batman. Ben Affleck, he was Ben Affleck's Batman. He really showed that manly, I'll check him. This Joker was not the Joker. He didn't do things like Joker would do. First off, he run around with his chest hanging out, with a cane in the nightclub, chilling, watching this girl dance on other girls, which was a nice scene. I will say, it was nice. This movie had its nice, you know, but this is a rant. Because I'm venting out, letting you guys know how I feel. I can't let this fly. He didn't scream Joker. He didn't scream the man in charge. It was always told he's the man in charge. That's not good acting if you ask me. You come in, you take the show. That's what it is. I'm the Joker. I run this shit. Get it together. Kill this motherfucker. Let me tell a joke. Oh, speaking of jokes, his name's the Joker, right? He didn't tell not one joke. Some people are saying, but Heath Ledger wasn't as comedic as it was. Yes, he was. He was a smart Joker. He had a plot. He had a plan. His joke was the bigger picture. This guy was not the Joker. I would have bought a Jason Todd being the Joker because I would understand, like, well, there's actually a real one out there that's doing the business. This one is just a copycat who doesn't know where he's at. He's crazy. Joker's... We call Joker crazy because he does things that no one would do. But he's not crazy. Heath Ledger told you that. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. He doesn't care. There's a difference. We call things crazy, things that we don't understand. People call Albert Einstein crazy. He was weird. He was out of his world because we didn't understand him. Hell, I've been called crazy because people didn't understand me. Crazy is the worst thing you can call somebody because you don't understand him. Joker's a misunderstood individual. That's what makes him tight. That's what makes him that villain you hate to love. Because you love to see what he brings to the table, but you know what he's doing is wrong. But you're like, this is tight. Look how he orchestrated this plan. This is not the Joker. He didn't tell any jokes. He was boring. He was a waste of space and time. And Jared Leto's portrayal of the Joker was the worst I've ever seen. As a matter of fact, every Joker portrayal I've ever seen has always had a spot in my heart. Cesar Romero, Batman. Wow, Batman! I'm gonna get you, Batman! Tight. 1960 version. That's the Joker. I got a joke for you. Jack Nicholson. Wait till he get a load of me. Pow! 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 The Joker. I love it. Heath Ledger. Brilliant. You wanna know how I got these scars? He had stories. This guy had no stories. He didn't tell. Oh my God. When they showed the Harley Quinn Joker scene, I was expecting him to tell a story to her, just to get her in here, just to get her panties wet. But they didn't do it. They wasted him. He didn't tell a story. Jody Joe said, but they showed you homage to the original Harley Quinn. I don't care. Freak that. If you can't do it, don't do it right. If you can't do it right, don't do it at all. They ruined that. They ruined that. This tells you. Matter of fact, let me see how old David Ayer is. Let me see. He's 48. So I'm being 30. So that means when Batman came out and Batman was doing his thing, I was a little kid that appreciated what I saw. I saw the development of Harley Quinn. I'm pretty sure he was in college getting the girls, doing his thing, not giving an F about anything of right now. He's a young man, starting a family, going to college, pursuing a career in film. That's what I believe. Same as Zack Snyder. These guys are older directors and that's fine. But they ain't as in depth with these characters as I am. And they ruined the Joker. They ruined him. They took a scene from the Killing Joke and I hope I said his name right, Alice Ross Joker, and he's like, you know what, we can recreate this. We can make Heath Ledger's character even edgier by giving him tattoos and gold teeth and all his I make him hip. He listens to rap now. Oh my God, the Joker's a rapper. What is this? This is not the Joker. This is the Joker. I'm gonna explain it to you, and you guys can write all the hate you want. I don't care, because I'm about to tell you the business. The Joker is a mobster. The Joker has a certain code that he runs by, his own. This guy didn't have it. The Joker's, he wears suits, high quality suits. He's in the shadows. He's the opposite of Batman. He's just the joke. Batman's the serious, the yin, the yang. It didn't scream it. Batman came and Harley Quinn was fighting Batman. What? You're ruining our date, Bat! What? Where's the Joker at? Where's the funniness? Where's the epicness? Garbage. Harley Quinn was more of a joker than the Joker. She was telling jokes, she was witty, she was unpredictable, she was just... What? That's the crap I'm talking about. I don't like it. He was terrible. Jared, I don't know why you put rats on the scene and pretend to... See, they try to make this... They try to... They made this public to build up this character who they knew was never going to be this character. Because, oh, Jared Leto was crazy. Some of the staff members were scary. They were scared of him. He was doing things. He put rats, he was slapping people. He was being all in character. He was all this yada, 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 yada. Just to build this weenie fool up on screen. There's no way he would win against Batman. He would have got knocked out. He would have been done. This is not the Joker. They need to recast immediately. I'm not buying it. And then the coach said, but wait, he was only in there for a couple of seconds though. So was Batman. And he screamed and oozed Batman. Jared Leto, trash. Because of him, this movie would have got a higher grade. But because he was so bad as the Joker, the portrayal was so bad. Yes, a lot of the villains, I understand they didn't get too in depth with him, but because it was so, it was still a fun movie. Don't get me wrong. The music blinded you from seeing the reality. Because the music was epic. Especially when the Joker came up. The music would play. The good song. They played the good song with him, so you wouldn't see the bad portrayal of the Joker that he was. He was trash, and his laugh is garbage. He sounds like a dog that got kicked in the throat and try to howl after the fact. He's weak. All this, let me put a smile on your face. What? Are you serious? If Batman, let's hypothetically speak, if Batman knocked out the Joker's teeth, and I was the Joker, this is what I would have did. I'd have been like, hey Bat, you knocked out 6 of my teeth, so I killed 6 people and took each one of their teeth out of their mouth and put it in my mouth. Now I have a global smile. I would do something to make Batman mad. make him regret what he did. I will make him, cause you did this, you forced me to do this. Like, this Jared Leto didn't crack no jokes. He had no Joker items. He didn't use anything. He was bland. He didn't have whoopee cushions. He didn't have the electric. He didn't even use the guns right. He was just a crazy person just shooting, pretending to be something that he's not. He didn't even have the trademark laughing gas. Like, that would have been epic. You know what I mean? If like, they held the Joker back, and I blame directors, writers, and actors. Because if I was a star of a movie and somebody did some stupid crap like that, I'll make them change it. Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Shout out to TC, man, for being real. I love Tom Cruise, man. No homo. He's tight. But anyway, that's what I would have did. You know what I mean? Like, give him a purpose. Like, he was trash. I did not like Jared Leto. He was the worst part of this whole film. Amanda Waller, I felt should have had more depth with her. Like, they should have showed her get down a little bit more. But I'll take it. I'll take all of it. I'll take it all. Because I don't care. You know what I mean? It's at that point where I don't even care about these fools. They're all weak to me anyway. You didn't even show the good ones. I just wish the viewers who didn't know about these characters got a little bit more depth. If you don't know about the characters and you don't feel like reading comic books, because I know reading can be, hard to get to sometimes with the way the world moves so fast. So just take a look at this movie, Assault on Arkham, Batman Assault on Arkham. It's a great film. You'll love it. It'll give you a little bit more depth about most of the characters. And basically, like, I think Killer Shark, you have to replace with Killer Croc, or King Shark, you have to replace with Killer Croc, and then you'll understand where he would have fit in at and how epic he could have been. So, but yeah, that's it. Time for what you guys came to see. This film was fun. It had its moments. It had some tight scenes, some tight actions, a lot of dumbness, and a lot of ranting, because it's why are you doing this? Why would you do that? Why? But I will say it was fun. The music is what blinded the made you want to watch it longer. You know what I mean? It's potentially watchable. I'm gonna have to give this a C-. I'm gonna give Suicide Squad a C- due to the fact that they're non-iconic characters, except for 2 of them, and who cares? If this was, the real deal, then it probably got lower grade. But because Batman was so tight, I swear, if Batman wasn't in this movie, I'm telling you, I would have gave this man D-. It had to be. But Batman, just his scenes, his presence was just so memorable. I wanted so much more of him. I was like, where's Batman at? And if they're in Gotham like I think they are, I'm gonna be really pissed, because they wasted Ben Affleck. But hope you guys enjoyed this review. I kept it as real as I can. I have a spoiler review coming, and I'm gonna have all my boys with me. We're gonna review this movie, potentially rip it apart. Guess who? We're gonna do all that shit. We're gonna give you what you came to see. All right, I'm J3. Hope you like this video. Like this video. Subscribe to J3 Entertainment. I got reviews every week. You know how I do it. I'm keep this with you guys 100%. I love you guys. Ticket holders, you're the greatest. Thank you to all the new people that subscribe. Got me to 2,000 subscribers, less than low-key a month, and over 100,000 views. I'm loving it, guys. You guys are putting me back to where I used to be. I love it. All right, I'm out. Peace, love,